你好 ，Welcome back。今天我们学习第5课，她女儿今年20岁。Before we learn some Chinese character about a number, do you still remember? 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。Later on, I will show you how to use one structures to show the numbers. We have some new words. First one, 家 that means family. You can see the picture. There are 3 people, right? So we can say 三人 You know, in Chinese, measure word is very important. Based on the Chinese family, we use the measure word 口 So these 3 people we can also say 三口人 You can see the number plus measure word and the noun. We have some practice. You can see this one, 口 The original meaning of 口 is mouth. Because in ancient China, the feeding problem and the eating problem is very important. 三口人 that means there are 3 people in the family, the mouth to be fed. You can say, how many people in this family? Yes, 6口人 How many people in this family? Yes, 他家有4口人This is a very important verb, 有 That means to have, there be. So, his family has 4 family members. 他家有4口人And to ask the number, we use this Chinese character, 几 That means how many. And we use 几 because the number being asked is usually less than 10. You can say, 他家有几口人 How many family members in his family? 他家有几口人 The answer is 他家有4口人Please memorize 几 Before we learn some Chinese character about the number. And in China, we just use one hand to show the numbers. We have some gestures. 1、2、3、4、5、6 Please memorize. This one is 6 7 This one is 7 8 This one is 8 8 9 This one is 9 and 10 10 Please memorize. It's interesting, right? We just use one hand to show the 10 numbers. Before we learned how to write 1、2、3、6、7、8、9、10 How to write 4 and 5 4、5 Please see the right order of 4 and 5 4、5 And we learn some number, how to express them. Number below 100. You can see this number. We just add the 20 plus the number 3. So we have 23. For you to practice, this one is, yes, 56. Next one, yes, 88. Another one. 99. 99. Well done. And how to ask the age of one person? We use this word, 岁. 岁, that means age, the year of age. You can say this number plus 岁, we have the age. So you can say 1岁. 1岁, that means 1 year old. Please pay attention. 岁 is the fourth tone, so 1 become the second tone. 1岁. 1岁. 5 years old. 5岁. 5岁. 10 years old. 10岁. 10岁. And then this is very important. 助词. In Chinese is very important. Please memorize. L. L. Please pay attention. It's a neutral tone. L. L. We have this sentence. 她几岁了? 她几岁了? How old is she? 她5岁了. 她5岁了. She's 5 years old. We just put the at the end of the sentence to ask a question or maybe express a situation. 女儿, 女儿, daughter. 儿子, 儿子, son. Please pay attention. 儿子, z is a neutral tone. For some questions, you can say, 你女儿几岁了? 你女儿几岁了? 你儿子几岁了? 你儿子几岁了? And also have this word, 今年. 今年, 年 means the year. 今年 means this year. We also can put this word before the age. 她今年5岁了. This year, she is 5 years old. 她今年5岁了. We have some test. Please see the picture. You can say, 你女儿几岁了? 她今年4岁了. 几岁了? 几岁了? Always we use this sentence to ask a kid's age. And we use 多大了? 多大了? to ask a younger person's age. Please see the differences. Another test, you can say, this two lady. 李老师多大了? 李老师多大了? We use 多大了 to ask older people's age. 他今年50岁了. 他女儿呢? How about her doctor? 他女儿呢? 他女儿今年20岁了. 他女儿今年20岁了. And we have some more words about the relationship, about the family. Please read after me. 跟我读. 爷爷, 爷爷, grandfather. 奶奶, 奶奶, grandmother. 爸爸, 爸爸, father. 妈妈, 妈妈, mother. 哥哥, 哥哥, older brother. 姐姐, 姐姐, older sister. 弟弟, 弟弟, younger brother. 妹妹, 妹妹, younger sister. Please pay attention. The second word is always the neutral tone. Here is a homework. You can introduce yourself. Use the sentences we learned today. 我叫 the name. 我是 nationality 人. 我是，我家有几口人，我今年几岁了。Please try. And we have some pinyin part. You can say If you roll your tongue tip, you have this word That is a reflex tone. You can see some difference. 这儿 Just roll your tongue tip. 这儿画儿门儿花儿 So what's the difference between this and the function of You can say the first one is to distinguish the word meaning. 这 means this. 这儿 means here. And second, to distinguish the parts of speech. You can say 画 that means to paint. It's a verb. And 画儿 it means painting. It's a noun. And then to show something is very small, you can say 门 We usually think it's big. But if we say 门 usually probably it's your home door. It's small. For example, 天安门 is very huge. 家门 a little door in your family. And next one, to show affections. You can say 花 that means the flower. But if you say 花 implies you adore this flower. We have some practice. 跟我读小孩儿小鸟饭馆香水儿 Good job. And we have a difference between the spare and unspare word. You can say 啵 的 t 哥 科 鸡 七 z 吃 知 吃 The left side is unspared. 啵 You can't feel the air from your mouth. But 啵 if you put your finger before your mouth, you can feel the air. 啵 We have some word. 棒 胖 肚 兔 狗 口 鸡 七 字 次 桌 车 And we have some verb about the syllable dividing mark. Do you know in which city can you see the terracotta warriors? Yes, in Xi'an. Now how to say the syllables? This one or this one? Or this one? If we read the word together, we have this one. 先 that means first. So in this situation, we use the dividing mark. You can see this one is correct. 西安 And syllable dividing mark always beginning with a, o, follows another syllable. The syllable dividing mark please use between the finals. You can say 西安 饥饿 That means hungry. Without the dividing mark, we have this 借 That means to borrow. Different meaning. We have more examples. First one, 票 And then 皮袄 接、借、发难、翻案、先、西安、将、激昂、反感、方案。Please pay attention. Here's a tongue twister for you. 吃葡萄不吐葡萄皮儿，不吃葡萄倒吐葡萄皮儿。You can say the retroflex are. Try as fast as you can. And we have some Chinese characters. The stroke is called 竖弯钩. 竖弯钩 vertical curved hook. It writes like this. Do you still remember this number? 7. 7. So this 竖弯钩 is the second stroke of this character. And R, 儿子 R, the second stroke. 竖弯钩 The next one, 横折弯钩 横折弯钩 horizontal turning curved hook. Write like this. Do you still remember 9? 9, the number 9. 9. The second stroke is 横折弯钩横折弯钩你家有几口人？几 Also, the second stroke is 横折弯钩 Let's write them together. 7儿几9 Well done. Today we learned how to say the family members in Chinese. Please try with your friend and ask your friend how many people in their family. 你家有几口人 And ask your friend's age. 你几岁了 or 你多大了 So much for today. 谢谢，再见。